And I think it's very important as women that always place ourselves sometimes last,
Right.
right? Thinking about our family, our parents, our kids, and always the needs of others to create that space for change.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sabrina?
I completely agree. I completely agree. And when you create space, it creates space in your mind. And you have so much more clarity. And I think a lot of physical, the way your your house is, like your wardrobe, a lot of that can also create stress.
It's about decluttering, right?
Right.
Decluttering, as you said, like the wardrobe, but as well decluttering our mind with like old habits or old beliefs, that don't serve us anymore.
Yeah. I think sometimes when you declutter physically, you also feel the effects mentally.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think if you're...
And then mentally, you also start seeing them physically.
Yeah. I think it goes together. It's like a two-way traffic. If the room you work in is completely crowded, I mean, your mind can't be clear. Or if your wardrobe, talk about maybe Sabrina, the wardrobe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can't get dressed because there's just so much noise that, you can't pick an outfit to wear. And even when you do pick an outfit, it may not even be the outfit you want.
Yeah. So I think like creating that space, decluttering mentally, physically is really key, right? But sometimes like women may doubt about themselves that they can achieve what they want or they can achieve their goal, basically.
Yeah. And so this is where I feel like we need to be accountable, right, for our goals. And, I'm sure you do too. And combined, we have a nice vision together. But I think it's important, to vision board them.
Yes, yes. But I think like it's very important to have a long view, on what you want to achieve, as you said, that vision.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's about like being yourself and authentic to yourself in the moment you want to implement things. So I love using positive affirmations.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. So it's very much about like rewiring your brain with positive pathways instead of having that negative self-talk.
Right. Which we're all guilty of.
Yeah. Sometimes we can have like negative thoughts. So it's about saying, okay, I think that like I may not be able to lose that weight or to stop having those cravings. But what could I tell myself to stop those thoughts? What do you tell yourself, you think, to stop the cravings, to stop having those cravings?
Well, I obviously tell myself that I don't always need the crisps. And so maybe I'll go for a carrot and some hummus, which doesn't sound as exciting. But it's also about being organized, right? Like when you're really hungry, you're going to grab the quickest thing.
Yeah, but
peeling a carrot's going to take 1 more minute. So I think it's also about planning too, to tell your brain, prepare, like your brain's not always going to, pick the right decision. But also if you prepare your brain and the carrot's cut in the fridge, I'm going to pick the carrot.
Yeah, but that's where we come back to a subject.
Yeah.
How to set your intention. Because if you set your intention that you want to be healthy, then automatically like you would be driven to pick a healthy choice.
Right.
And this is, by the way, a very good blood sugar balancing choice for a snack. So I think like it's about like, as you said earlier, Sabrina, like having daily habits for those new mindset.
Right.
And really, I think like probably using like having small daily habits like SMART goals, like very specific, very measurable, attainable, small things that we know we can achieve. Let's say, for example, like hydration is very important during perimenopause for many, many reasons. So making sure you have 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day. So it's a very
Stealing
small...
my kid's Stanley bottle. That's how I achieve that.
Great. So you see, but maybe some people are very busy and don't drink 1.5 to 2 liters. So it could be like that small resolution.
Yeah.
And it can help you with like digestion. It can help you with hormones production, with your brain fog, with so many different things. It's a very tiny example, but it can have such a ripple effect on how you feel.
Yeah. It really can. It could be, you know, from a style perspective, you know, if you're struggling to feel visible, it could be, okay, let's take a small amount of time to, you know, put some outfits together that make me feel visible, you know. And I feel like with anything, Sandra, you have to put in a little bit of time. It's not something, you know, you even remembering to drink the water, you know, you have to create, you know, that habit. Like, how are you going to remember to create, you know, drink the water? Well, when I get thirsty, I'm going to listen to my body. You know, I think that's
but when
a good one.
when you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated.
Yeah.
So it's about like, as you said, finding small things.
Reminders, yeah.
Exactly, reminders, like having a bottle on your desk when you work, or having your Stanley bottle with you all the time. You know, whatever it is that works for you, basically. But it's very much about understanding that it impacts both your internal wellness,
right,
and in the same time how you reflect outwards and your outward confidence,
right,
in a way.
Well, I know if I haven't drunk enough water, I've got a headache, right? And then I'm definitely feeling more cranky with everybody.
So there is a link between how you feed how you feed your body and how you present yourself to the world. Because if you are cranky, you have a headache, then
I'm not going to feel like putting on something cute and, you know, getting dressed well. Like, I'm going to feel agitated.
Exactly. Even delivering what you want to deliver during your day.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't have water. So it's those intentions. Like when you step back, you zoom out, you take that big lens and you say, I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
So why not implementing those things? What stops you from implementing those little things every day? And when you make them yours, and they are like a second skin to you, like to drink 2 liters of water.
Yeah, you then create new pathways in your brain, right? New learnings.
Exactly. And then you pick something else. Yeah. You know, I wanted to do some meditation, whatever it is, you know, like you introduce what you feel is right for you.
Right.
So what is your experience in terms of like small steps that you recommend your clients to take?
In terms of style, I think there's so many small things we can do to change like our daily habits in terms of our style. And one thing is, you know, but when you're going to drop the kids to school, you know, instead of grabbing, you know, your yoga pants, you know, put on a pair of jeans and trainers. You know, it doesn't have to be something complicated, you know, like a dress and boots and whatever. Or it could be, you know, switching your puffer coat for a wool coat, right? And that makes your outfit look more elevated. So that's something in terms of dress. In terms of your wardrobe, I always recommend, you know, like we should detox. You know, we talked a lot about decluttering, but don't take everything out on your bed and say, today I'm going to clean my whole wardrobe. You know, take something small. Like you and I were laughing about it. You asked me one day over the holidays what I was doing. And I said I was cleaning out my sock drawer.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah.
And I said to you, it had been getting me down for a while and I needed to get the odd socks out.
That's so funny because I went to buy new socks. I had enough as well. You know, like I couldn't find what I wanted. And then I said, I need to refresh my socks.
But it's something so small. But, you know, I also refreshed my socks too.
Yeah.
I went to Uniqlo